Hello, and welcome to another stream of Pokemon Legends Arceus Live. My name is Ectric here in yet another stream where we will be once again doing some shiny hunting, but this time with a purpose, a very specific purpose. It has been way too long since I've gotten a shiny Eevee. I think in one of the daily STD shorts, I calculated it out that it was over 2.5 years ago that I got my last one, and I need like 7. So we're just gonna hunt for that over and over and over again, and hope for the best. So hopefully you're excited for that. I don't know if you will be, but hopefully you are. If you have not yet liked the stream and subscribed to the channel, consider doing so you can catch every single one of these as they come out. Regardless, though, thank you so much for being here tonight. I hope you're having a wonderful Friday. Happy weekend. It is not normal for me to stream on a Friday, but I had last minute plans fall through, so we're streaming. Let's do it. Oh my goodness. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to sleep until morning so I can look for Eevee. You know, the whole point of the stream. To get more shiny Eevees. I know, it's crazy. Welcome to the stream, Ellie, though. Thank you so much for joining. It really is, it's just, you know, skill issue. You know, just catch more Eevees, 5-head, that kind of stuff. I get it. And it's gonna just pop up right here. Nope. Is that even an Eevee? There was an Eevee there, at least. That's the first step, is to get a non-shiny Eevee. And then we don't see one over here, but we do see one over here, and it is shiny Eevee right now. Damn it. There is one more spot that we could possibly see. I think it's right around over here. And shiny Eevee, pop it up. Nope, fuck me. Alright, cool. Attempt 1. I don't know how much longer I'll be conscious. Fair enough, I'm big tired. Yeah, I only got like 4 hours of sleep last night. So I'm also kind of tired, but my verve for Eevee pushes me onward. Jacob, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. It's been a while. Hope you're doing well. We're just trying to get some Eevee. I want some Eevee. That'd be neat. 4 hours? Yeah. I was gonna go to bed after stream last night, and then I had to like do some like I realized I hadn't done like any cleaning that I was supposed to do because we had HVAC people coming in early tomorrow to this morning to give us a quote to get new AC installed, which, you know, that's very good because my house currently only has 2 wall units that cool the entire house, and some areas get a lot cooler than others, and this is one of the areas that doesn't. So I am very much looking forward to having AC in this room and be able to like not have to have the fan blowing constantly. But it did mean that I had to like, you know, do a bunch of like tidying up and cleaning and stuff like that, and it was like 1 in the morning when I started, and then I was like 2:30 by the time I ended, and then I went to bed, but then I had to get up early to first of all be presentable for the, you know, person coming into my house, and also I had a telehealth doctor's appointment at like 8 a.m. so I had to like be up and showering and stuff like that so that I was presentable for that. Overall, it sucked that I didn't get much sleep, but ironically, I feel less tired, or I felt less tired today with 4 hours of sleep than when I'll get like 5.5. I don't know why. Maybe I hit the right like segment of my REM cycles when I woke up this morning versus, you know, getting caught in the middle of one whenever I get like 5.5 hours or something like that. But I feel for the most part okay, just a little bit like I can feel that it's going to suck tomorrow, but I feel fine now. Doing good, thanks. How are you doing? Oh, I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. All things considered. Good luck, Eevee, shiny luck. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. All right. We are hard pushing for those Eevees, so no MMOs for me until I get a shiny Eevee. Tonight, that is. I probably will do other streams where I do MMO. I'm not going to, you know, solo focus on Eevee until I get a shiny Eevee, to the detriment of shiny hunting other things. But today I'm going to do that. Also, Alpha Eevee's dope. I'm not going to catch it because it's annoying. Actually, it's really not that annoying. Like, it yells at you and charges you a little bit, but it doesn't really hurt you that much. At least not in my experience. But I have a bunch of sticky gloves, so... Nothing doing. Actually slept for like 5 minutes and woke up just as you were about to start. Oh, dang. Taking everything I have to keep my eyes open at this point. Listen, if you have to go to bed, or if you're extremely tired, don't stay up for my sake. Get some sleep. I appreciate you being here, but I really don't want you to like force yourself to, you know, feel crappy and force yourself awake just for my sake. Get some rest. All right. Bam again. The only thing that I will say is if I get a very specific, like, singular outbreak of something else I need, I will go and do a slight detour to do that. Like if I randomly see like that there's a like a quillfish outbreak or something like that, I'll probably go do one of those instead of doing the same Eevee pattern. But um, other than that, the plan is to just stick with Eevee tonight. And who knows, maybe I'll even do a an STD. I want to see the... No, I don't want to sleep. I want to see the shiny Eevee. Start... I might have something to convince you that you should go to sleep, and it's that you're starting to type like Crunchy. Not again. I don't want you to. I'm not trying to get you to leave, but at the same time, I had to say it because it was very funny. The horror. The horror. Oh, poor Crunchy. Let's see. Eevee's there. One Eevee there. Not caught, though. Or shiny. I mean, yeah, I mean, duh, it's not shiny. I'd be freaking out if it was shiny, but... Yeah, nothing doing there. I really wish there was a place where Eevees spawned more often. Like, I think that area that I looked around is, like, the most densely populated area for Eevee to spawn in this game. But it's really not a good spot. Like, you can get maybe at most like 4 to spawn in one go. I've fallen so far to be on Crunchy's. Hey, if it makes you feel any better, you at your about to pass out is Crunchy at Crunchy's normal. I almost wrote Crunchy as crew chest before I caught it. Ooh, too easy. Hey, at least you caught it. Unlike me with the shiny Eevee that I'm... Dum, dum, dum. Nothing there. Assassin Jack, welcome to the stream. Good to have you here. Catch a surprising amount of mistakes. Yeah, I have fat thumbs, so I definitely do my fair share of typos, but I'm usually pretty good about not sending before I fix them. Autocorrect is actually a lifesaver for me. Oh yeah, for sure. I've tried using no autocorrect and it's atrocious. I can see. Sudowood, thank you so much for joining. How's it going? Oh, it's going just fine. Oh, speaking of nothing. Speaking of me remembering, the thing that I'm about to speak about, I needed to turn on the TTS program. There's an Eevee, not a shiny Eevee, but it's an Ectric. Boogie woogie woogie. I like that. I like that. I say that all the time. Like whenever someone says something about electric, I just go woogie woogie woogie. But I fully am aware that my name sounds a lot like the word electric, but like I never really made the connection to make that joke about my own name. Hatsune Miku and Joker for Persona 5 are going to be in an official Sonic game. My god. Oops. What game? Also, Assassin Jack, sorry I missed your message just now, but it's going good. It's going good. Oh, I do need this. Yeah, I'm going with this. Especially because there's an outbreak or an MMO in the Fieldlands, and there's like never any shiny Eevee, or there's never Eevee that spawn when I have those. So we're gonna go here instead. So not today. It's a Sonic racing game. Oh, interesting. Sonic Drive-In. That's actually kind of cool. Is it like trying to compete with Mario Kart, or is it just its own thing? Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, I believe it's called. Oh. That's, damn it. I fully believed that it was called Sonic Drive-In. And only now realized that Pseudowooden was making a joke about the fast food restaurant. I'm fucking slow today, man. Jesus. Come on, get back here. Or don't. Okay, that'll work. And you. And they just keep on coming. And they don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming. Get back here. Bam. Dazzling, welcome to the stream. It's the name of Sonic the Restaurant's hub, yes. Yeah, it took me a long time, but I realized. Resident Evil 9 got announced today. Oh, cool. Yeah, I never got into the Resident Evil games, but I watched Zentama play one time, and it seemed cool. If you like the zombie stuff. Honestly, I feel like they should have called it Sonic Drive-In or Drive-Through, something like that. How's it going? Oh, it's going all right. It's going all right. I a little bit tired because I only got like 4 hours of sleep last night, but other than that, not bad. Did a really. Oh, there are the seagulls. Seagull Squad has not arrived yet. They're a little bit late, but they're there. But yeah, I did a really good workout after work today, which was really nice. Did some arms and shoulders today. That's my Friday workouts, and I ended up being like an hour-long workout, lifting and stuff like that. And by the end, like literally, I was like, oh god, scared the crap out of me.
Everybody's supersonic racing. Try to keep your feet right on the ground. When you're supersonic racing, there's no time to order tots.
To order tots. I love the Dandy voice. It's so good. There's the last one. But yeah. By the end of it, I was like, I could not, like, I literally like was at failure with like doing curls and stuff, dumbbell curls and stuff like that. It was great. And then After I was done, because I also did my shoulders, I went to go like leave, and I like went to pick up my laptop case, and it was so heavy. I was like, oh God, this actually kind of hurt. This kind of hurts. When are you gonna be continuing the variety game streams? It's a good question. I probably could have done that tonight, but I really just wanted to do some shiny hunting because I didn't really have any thing planned because I originally wasn't gonna stream tonight. I can do another one somewhat soon.
The truth is invisible.
Why was it so... Why did she, like, talk so loud? That was weird. Would ask about Celeste, but at this point, I think actual divine information is at work. Seriously, like, at this point, like, just... I'm gonna get struck by lightning next time I try to play that game. I don't know if it's worth. Also, especially because I'm pretty sure I lost all of my progress from the entirety of last stream, because I never actually finished the chapter before the power went out. So yeah, I'm not sure. I might need a little bit of a break from that one, and just, you know, I think we need some time apart before I can come back to it. Right. Chapters have checkpoints, I just don't know where they are. Gotcha. Well, I mean, hopefully I got one fairly recently, but I also, like, I don't know if I want to do that room again where I died like 200 times. You'd lose some, but not all progress. Okay, that's not as bad, but still. Whatever. I could just ignore that one. I'd rather play Marvel Rivals, to be honest. Should have known the divine intervention means there was a 50% chance it would never work again. Yeah, that's on me. I should have taken the hint after the first time technology screwed me in playing Celeste. But you know, shame on fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me, right? We're leaving. You died that much because of your stubbornness for that strawberry. Listen, I like strawberries. I don't know what to tell you. They're very tasty. Okay, fine. Don't get me wrong, I love strawberries, but I wouldn't die over 200 times for a single one. I mean, some of us are built different. I don't know what to tell you. Some of us would die 200 times for a strawberry. Dormammu, I've come for a strawberry. Okay. Cool. I was listening to some songs from the Book of Mormon today, and I very much enjoyed it. I just wanted to tell you that. The reason I thought about that was because the way I said cool kind of sounded like Cartman from South Park when he says Q. And then it reminded me that I had been watching something by the creators of South Park. So. What's the deal with giving people Watts? Ellie has more money than God, and likes to give it out to other people because they're like Robin Hood, except they're stealing from themselves. South Park game stream when? Honestly, that one I'm not... I do Baldur's Gate. I could probably do it. I don't know. Probably not extremely soon, but maybe. I think God has more watts than me. I mean, I was just doing 90 stand-up. Oh, I see. I was just explaining things. South Park anything is a hard skip for me? Really? Fair enough. You're officially the god of this channel and you have an ungodly amount. That's true. That is true. So does that make it ironic that I have that amount? Because I'm God, but it's ungodly? I'm being not me? Lee? I don't know. Don't have enough sleep to think through that logic. Oh yeah, I forgot I gave myself like 80 billion points. Good times, good times. You know what? While we're here, I might as well go and do a quick search for some more guava berries. And maybe just a random shiny. Maybe there'll be a shiny or a combi outbreak here. Probably not. But I still have 200 or 350 TS messages I can send. You know it. Well, no, that's not combi. Damn. That's a Burmy. Should switch to my other account to get points so I can drain that one without losing any on the account I actually care about. I mean, fair. You can... You know, you do you, boo. Right. Nothing doing there. We're leaving. Don't ever talk to me and my son again. And over here. Doo-doo-doo. Nothing doing there. I just want some berries, man. I don't even want a shiny. Hey, boo-boo. What you got in that picnic basket? Some guava berries, baby. I need them for my munchlax. You know, I kind of realized that, like, that's such, like, a classic, like, impression to do, but, like, also, how many people, like, that do that impression have even actually ever seen frickin' Yogi Bear? Like, at most, they probably would have seen him in the Wacky Races. That's where I know him from. I have way too big a game backlog at this point. Oh, same. I mean, every single time y'all request another game, it gets longer and longer. And then, you know, games have the absolute unmitigated gall to come out. How dare you? I'm not even done with the ones that I have already. 100% the entirety of the Resident Evil series before 9 comes out. Good luck. Alright, we go over here now. There we go. Have Metaphor, Fantasio, and Personas 4 and 5. Oof, that's rough, buddy. Okay. You go over here. I hope that I can get a Alolan Golem in Za. One of my favorite Pokemon of all time. Freaking love Alolan Golem. He's hilarious. I mean, you have to name him something like Ivan. Because of that mustache, or like Rasputin or something. And he's just a dude. He's just a dude being a bro. Mainline Resident Evil games, not the side games. Yeah, fair. I'm not really much for, like, side games for the most part. Persona 4 remake is all but confirmed to be announced on Sunday. Nice. You know, I think I had... Yeah, I have a couple of level 100s in here. I should swap them out. Alright.
Working up a lather figuring whether to get gussied up, sidle on down to the mint new saloon, what moved in not 2 weeks past. Might meet me a feller, but horse parking is outrageous.
I hate it when horse parking is outrageous.
Ectric and Ellie are challenged by Season 2 Squid Game champions Dracula and Charlie Dompler.
Dracula and Charlie Doppler. Fascinating. Cool. Now, let's find another one that needs to be leveled up. Level up. Oh, Cleffa needs to be leveled up. Sneasel too. Beautiful. Alright, don't need any of those, so I just go here. Do you know what the Squid Game thing is about? I'm always so lost. Oh, Dazzling just does that. I don't know. That's about as far as I know. I think it's a reference to some sort of, like, online video series, but other than that. Fair enough. Yeah. And, you know, to be fair, like, half the time, like, half of your bits, I'm just kind of like, oh, I guess that's happening. Like, so, don't take it personally. YouTube channels One Up Binge and Wicked Binge when you get the chance. Oh, is that the ones that did the Squid Game thing that you're talking about? This is too far to the left. No Eevees. Gotcha. Alright, return to the village. You know what we should do? New discussion about topic. Someone playing Scarlet Violet and Switch 2 with like 10 shiny Porygon 2 on screen in one outbreak.
229.
Jeez.
How uneven are you?
I guess 229, because that's very uneven. Or actually, what if I say 228? Does that make me very even? Even though it's like close to the top of the scale? I try to catch a loose thread sometimes. But yeah, it's just monologuing. You caught me monologuing. You sly dog. You caught me monologuing. Strike 29. Am I losing a baseball game that badly? Oh, speaking of, I should probably see how the Mets are doing. I don't know if I mentioned this, but I've started listening to the Mets games on radio because it's been years since I've followed the Mets because I don't have cable, and that was how I obtained information about the games growing up. But recently, I got the At Bat app. It is the top of the 9th. We are gonna just look at the score. It is 1-1 in the top of the 9th. The Mets are... Oh, it's 2-2 in the top of the ninth. 1-1 is the count. Apologies. They're currently playing against one of the team that is on pace to be one of the worst teams in baseball history. They very recently were able to get their 10th win, and that is notable because they have played over 60. Like, they didn't come pretty even, maybe 74-ish. That's not bad. But yeah, they're playing against that team, and they recently swept them, but they're playing another series against them now, and it's 2-2. But I've been enjoying listening to the games. I was when I was working out yesterday, I was listening to them as they were playing the Dodgers, who are one of the best teams in the league. And they were winning most of the game, and I was like, you know, at one point there was like a significant play where they were able to like get out of a jam without letting up runs and stuff like that, and I got really excited, and I was on the elliptical, and I went like this, I oh, okay. Creepy. But yeah, I like pulled my arm down, like, you know, to celebrate, but I was on the elliptical, so all you see is me just going like this, and all of a sudden I go, and then like stumble almost, because like I threw off my rhythm by like pulling my arm as I celebrated. It was pretty funny. They ended up losing. The end of my workout was very angry. But I've been enjoying listening to the games regardless, and that was actually the first game I had listened to that was a loss. To that point, I had listened to like 3 games and they had won every one, so it was cool. Alright, we go Fieldmans. We'll make our way downtown, walking fast, faces past, and I'm homebound. That's an Eevee. Not a shiny Eevee, but it's an Eevee. That's not an Eevee. No Eevee's there. Cool. No berries there. No Eevees here. We're gonna look for berries at the other places again. Might as well. Also, new discussion about topic. I'm bored with that one.
Best microscopic snow globe you'd recommend to your disaster.
The best microscopic snow globe to recommend to your disaster. Who's my disaster? My dog? I don't know that I'd recommend any microscopic snow globes to Lola. Speaking of, she apparently when the HVAC person was there, or like, she was outside because the HVAC person was there when I was like leaving for work. So she was outside and saw me getting into the car and was like trying just like to get to me to hang out with me, and I was like leaving. So I got in my car and I left, but apparently right as I was like leaving, my wife and the HVAC guy both went outside, and they went into like the backyard, but she had heard them going outside and was like, oh, I'm going to try to get to them. They must be going to the front yard. So she dug a hole under the gate and went into the front yard, and then realized they were in the backyard and went around to the other gate to the backyard and just like was like, hey, let me back in. So apparently they're in the backyard and they hear her walking around in the front yard going, hey, I want to get back into the backyard. It's so bad because like apparently, and my wife put it really well. Apparently, we're just extremely lucky that Lola to this point has not wanted to go anywhere else. She has to this point decided that she is going to stick around here. Because apparently we're very bad at keeping her here against her will. So we're just very lucky that she has no real desire to go exploring that far. And I'm very stressed about it whenever I let her out and let her out of my sight. Oh, berries. The berries, the berries, the berries, the berries. But yeah, I'm always stressed because, like, I'm like, what if she gets out and, like, gets injured or something like that? But, like, the only few times she's actually, like, gotten out have usually been with the goal. Oh, Dazzling's back. Having with the goal to get to us when we're not, like, we're outside, not in the backyard. So usually she's just trying to, like, get to us, and then she realizes, oh, I can get out through this area I have created. Let me just go exploring a little bit in, like, other people's backyards. But she'll always, like, come sprinting back the second I, like, call her, and she has a healthy fear of the road and stuff like that. So, like, it's like the best case scenario for, like, a dog that keeps getting out. But I still don't like it, and I don't want that to be the case. I just want my dog to stay in the frickin' backyard. Purple. Possible purple. Really? Really? Why are they spawning like 30 freaking miles apart from each other? Alright. Cool, so we're gonna go over here now. Sure took all. Welcome to the stream. It's been a while. Didn't need to use the app to chat. Holy cow, it's so bad on mobile app. Yeah, I don't use the YouTube mobile app. I use a browser on my phone. Notably the one that has ad blocker installed. So, yeah, I get that the pain of using the mobile app. But welcome to the stream. Had to build a whole fence to keep our pups in the yard. That's the thing. We spent thousands of dollars to build a fence, and she just goes underneath it. It's very inconsiderate. Also, I know that has berries. I'm gonna go back to it in a second, but finally freedom. Oh wait, nobody else is here. I went back in. Exactly. Yeah, she just doesn't like being alone. Is the main thing. She really hates being alone. I mean, she was abandoned twice, so, like, I get it, but, like, at the same time, like, I just want you to be safe. I just want her to be safe. That's all I want. I want her to be safe and happy. And I feel like she can still be happy in the backyard, and she'll be safer in the backyard if she doesn't keep going out. Browser you use doesn't have chat capabilities, but the trade-off is the auto-block. It auto-blocks YouTube ads. Fair. I wonder, actually, does my... Now I'm curious about mine, because I don't really try to comment whenever I'm on my... because I use the mobile app for, like, the Ectric YouTube channel, and then for whatchamacallit, for, like, just, like, my personal account, I will go and... Oh, would you look at that? It doesn't have chat. You're right. Crazy. Did not know that was a thing. Yeah, I never go on streams on my personal account, so I never knew. Fascinating. Huh. Gonna go now. Good luck with shiny Eevees. Thanks. Ellie, have a great night and sleep well. Appreciate you coming in and hanging. And it'll be really funny when I get a shiny Eevee in like 5 minutes because and you just missed it. If you get one, I humbly request you name it after me to designate it as Sylveon. Sure. And the only thing I will say is if I do end up in the future getting a shiny Sylveon, I will change the name so that the Sylveon is you, and then I will change that Eevee's name to something that is not your name so that it is not a Sylveon. I don't know. If I get a Sylveon later on, I'll name it after you as well. That's why you never hear from me. Gotcha. Well, I appreciate you lurking, regardless. I really do. All right. That's crazy. I never knew that, but I guess it makes sense. Like they remove some capabilities. Honestly, I will definitely take that trade-off any day of the week. First of all, I don't go on streams basically ever on my personal account, like I said. Second of all, even if I did and I really wanted to chat, like, not having to listen to ads is so nice. Get a shiny Sudowoodo. Can you name it Sudowoodo for me? Hold on. Yeah, I can possibly do that. All right. All right, you want me to call it Pseudo Wood? Oh, that's funny. Okay, there we go. All done. Okay. Now let's go try and find Eevee. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. A shiny. It's probably not happening tonight. Such a special moment for me. Happy that I can provide that for you. It's nothing. It's nothing. Aw, shucks. Also, I don't know what's wrong with me, but I haven't even taken a sip of Snapple yet this stream. That's crazy. I'm thinking tonight I might, if I have the energy, do a couple of the daily STDs shorts recordings, because it has been very tiring to actually do it like daily, and not like do bulk recording. Hydrate, streamer. Yes, I must hydrate with the nectar of the gods. Diet peach Snapple. But yeah, I'm thinking I might do a bit of a recording sesh. Assuming I'm not, like, dead tired after stream. Which is very possible I might be. Especially with the amount of sleep I got last night. But we'll see. I don't know, I'm in a shiny hunting mood today. It's weird, because, like, recently I've been in a Marvel Rivals mood most of the time. But, like, today for some reason I'm just like, take or leave Marvel Rivals. I want a shiny hunt. Not that I'm complaining. I mean, Pokemon's awesome. I'm good to play Pokemon. But it's just weird that, like, I had been, like, really in a Marvel Rivals zone for a while, and now I don't think I'm coming out of it. Like, I'm still gonna keep playing regularly, but, like, usually that, like, Marvel Rivals is, like, the first one to go to. If you hydrate too much, you can't get an STD. Oh no. I'll have to get a CUM instead. Or ASS, or PISS, or any number of acronyms. Also, other than one comment on the very first one that I did, no one since has commented on any of the abbreviations. And I think the reason is it doesn't pop. The way I've been doing it is I will wait until I reveal what it's called before I actually put it on the screen. And I think because it doesn't pop up in the first 0.1 seconds, all of the people that would get annoyed by it have already clicked off because they have the attention span of a gnat, and they'll have already left. So I think that I literally could have just solved it by like waiting like 2 seconds to put up the STD of the day thing. Like apparently that was all I needed to do, but now I have a much better plan of constantly coming up with different acronyms, ham-fisted references to space, distortions, and anachronistic time, and using a bunch of different words to try and vaguely say that while also fitting a very specific abbreviation. Which is much more fun. Although eventually I'm going to run out of words to use, so I will probably eventually go back to just calling them STDs, but maybe I'll keep the couple second delay before I put it on the screen. Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. All right. Come on, Eevee. I got an Eevee. I did that. That is technically what I asked for. Oh, double Bidoof. Not that there's anything wrong with Bidoof, but like, I really. That's the other thing with these Eevee spawns. They're more likely to be Bidoofs, and I have so many shiny Bidoofs. On these spawns specifically, I think I've gotten 3 shiny Bidoof instead of the Eevees that I'm looking for. Like, it just throw me a bone. Give me like something that just like automatically spawns like 2 Eevee. I'm even okay with that. Like, if I have 2 guaranteed Eevee that spawn somewhere, I'll do that. I'm okay with that. Like, it doesn't need to be like, you know, 30 Eevees walking around everywhere in like a small area, like the Shinx in like this region. But like, give me something where it's a consistent Eevee that appears somewhere, and I'll look for it. I'll look for the shiny one. Ham-fisted, hilarious acronyms mean funnier, incessant spacetime, yime. Oh my goodness. Yeah, maybe I'll start like going with really long words, just to completely screw myself over on recording the intro to those, because I cannot tell you like some of them like I get immediately, but like some of them like I just cannot say them for my life. I can't remember what words I used, and it'll be like, you know, 15 takes before I finally get one that's like passable. I'm trying to remember which one got me the most. Let me look it up. I also need to not necessarily give away what some of the new ones are, because spoiler alert, they keep going. Let's see. Space-time incursion was easy. The anomaly of spatial synchronicity, actually, I think I first tried. And then the bubble abnormality lysing linear scheduling was also pretty easy. Like those 3 I found were actually not that bad. But the Hemispheric interspatial vestibule took a couple tries. The paradoxical instance of sequential simultaneity really got me because I kept screwing up the word simultaneity. And then, for some reason, continuum undermining malformation just screwed me up. Like, I could not say it. I don't know why. Could not get it out. Ironically. Doing a challenge of trying to get into Rivington without Yenna speaking to me in Baldur's Gate 3. Interesting. Is that possible? Also, until you said BG3, I fully was, like, in the mindset of Skyrim for some reason. I don't know why, like, all of those words, like, coded Skyrim rather than the game I've actually played. But for some reason, I thought that you were talking about a game that I haven't played instead of a game I have. Could you beat Kit Fisto? No, he's way too good at Form 1. Welcome to the stream, though, Punning Man. Good to see you. All right. Bam. Bam. What are we doing? I have to find the Eevee. Come on, give me an Eevee. I want to go do regular shiny hunting. I did it. If you lead her up the path while she's trying to talk to you, eventually she stops and you can Misty Step past her. Interesting. Congratulations. You avoided a child. Personally, I use condoms for that, but I suppose walking away also works. Alright, nothing doing there. I defeated the boss of Act 3. Yes. You're basically halfway there. Think you could do it? Just spin your sabers like Grievous? True. Or I could do a little ice skating twirl while holding a sword and screaming like a banshee. That could also work. That also makes sense. Also, gotta do the detour for the Bergmite. Burp, burp, burp. Underrated comment. Which one? The spinning and screaming like a banshee, or the that also makes sense quote? Bergmiter Miterberg. John Jacob Bergmiter Miterberger. His name is my name too. Wherever he may go, people always shout, "There goes John Burger, Miter Burger." La da 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 da. Get back here. Get back here. Ow. Alright. Let me fly. You have to let me spread my wings and fly. If you love me, let me go. Now I got John Jacob Jingleheimer Smith stuck in my head. Damn it, me. Hate it when I do that. There goes John Burger, miter, burger. La da 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 da. Homebee outbreak. Oh my goodness, we're getting so many rare ones. Let's go. Apparently all I had to do to not, or to get some of these is just, ignore all of the other ones. And not spend half of my time in MMOs. We got another one! Oh, it's a boy, though. Oh, that's a duplicate, because I can't evolve it. Darn. Hey, I mean, a shiny's a shiny, but that does suck. I mean, that it's expected, but, like, still would have been cool if I could have gotten one and done. Because the other shiny Combi I have is also male. Really? That's a female. Man, that shiny was immediate though. It's been I feel like it's been a while since I've just gotten an immediate shiny from an outbreak. Like, I don't know why, but it feels like it's been forever since I've just like walked up to an outbreak and there's just been a shiny set. But hey, shiny's a shiny's a shiny. Let me just update the counter and save. You know what, that doesn't really look like saving, but who am I to judge? Where the heck is this? Oh, there it is. No. Whatever. Alright, well, we got a shiny. Wasn't one we needed, though. I mean, technically, kind of, sort of, but not really. John Jacob Jingleheimer Smith. His name is my name, too. Alright. Also, thank you so much for 3 likes, everyone. I really appreciate it. Let's do a new discussion about topic.
What is a real cheeky company that you could announce? A.N. Potato.
What's a real cheeky company that you could announce a potato? Good question. Alright, another one that we need. We're going over here. A slight detour from Eevee, but that's okay. Last time we detoured, we got a shiny. Who am I to judge? Who am I? Who am I? 24601. Up, 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 up. No. You stay away from me, you jerk. Ooh, he whipped. Love to see that. Come on, give me a shiny Quillfish. Flying away. Nope, not flying away. Completely stuck. Alright. No shiny.
Redeem TTs. Well, sweetie, the thing about your grandpa was he had incurable shy knees, could barely be outside without 3 pairs of pants on. Became a shut-in later in life. Shy knees ruined him.
Oh, God. The inner mechanisms of your mind are an enigma to me. It got me, though. It really got... The problem is, it's genuinely up my alley in terms of humor. Like, so it just gets me every time. Lumion, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. I'm not sure if anyone that is a mod is here right now, so I will pull your link for you. Alright, pull that. Bam. Which a lot of improv content. Oh yeah, I mean same. maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. I'm watching too much Dropout. All right. I was about to do a raid tag. I don't know why that was my instinct, but go check out Lumion's channel. All right, Eevee. Time to get dominated. Oh, this might be an Eevee outbreak. Probably not. It's probably like a Bidoof outbreak, but one can dream. Our chance to dream. Shiny, shiny Eevee, shiny Eevee, shiny Eevee. That's not Eevee. That's not Eevee at all. Well, might as well do the loop. There. Not there. And not there. Hey. Speaking of improv content, I've recently been seeing a new improvising music YouTube channel called Improv Broadway, and they're just really good. Like I love the Dropout the I forget what the name of it is. Play it by ear, where they make their own musicals. I love that content. But I've really been enjoying the Improv Broadway clips lately. I think it's just that oh, those are berry people. But yeah, I don't know. First, I think it's just because they post more shorts, so I might just be getting more content with them. But I've just been really enjoying them. I feel like they have really Broadway level voices. Not that the people on Dropout don't. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. All I know is that I've just really been enjoying them. Rough admission time. I wrote an entire section of my dating profile as though it was a dirty as shit advertisement for a carnival. Shorts, but my family history of Chinese. Oh no. The arch nemesis of people with Chinese. No pant legs. Kodaburo. You know what? I don't want to do this whole thing searching for all of the Pokemon with the berries. We're just gonna leave. We got 10 berries. That's plenty for this one. All right. So I think with that we are gonna do a quick ad break. I will be right back. This is once again for helping to push the channel in the algorithm more, so don't go anywhere. I'm going to be back in like a minute. I apologize that this is kind of necessary, but I appreciate your support, and if you don't get ads, you will see some shorts, so I will be right back with some more gameplay. Just give me a sec. Sometimes people just are insistent. I don't really get the point of all that. Like, I don't get the appeal, but obviously some people like it. Appreciate you coming back in. We just got a second shiny Froakie. Like, I think I'm getting the angle down a bit better. Well, that was trippy. All right. Thank you for your patience. We are back. Back to the shiny hunt. And again, I'm sorry about that I have to keep doing that, but again, it's from what I've seen, it helps push the channel to more people, so I got to do it. Because I have been stalled at this number of subscribers for about 1.5 years now, and no offense to the number 4124, but I'd really like to get outside of that range by more than like 5. Ideally in the positive direction rather than the negative direction. So we're gonna try and push that to more people. Probably doesn't help that I stream it random hours of the night, but YOLO. This is the time I can stream, so that's what time you're getting. Alright, let's just sleep till morning. And we'll sleep all night to the best Pokemon ever. Alright. Beautiful. Also, thank you so much for 4 likes, everyone. I really appreciate the support. Boop. Another one? Really? At this point, I'm pretty sure that I have, like, the optimal location for Eevee, but, like, does anyone know of any other places that Eevee spawn? I guess I could look at the freaking, whatchamacallit? Where are you, Eevee? There you are. Crossing Slope in the Cobalt Coastlands, or Avalug's Legacy and Avalanche Slopes. I feel like Horseshoe Plains is the most likely place to get it, but... At EV chart. Damn it. Keeps getting me. I feel like we should definitely do a try not to laugh challenge at some point on the channel, because I would fail miserably. Well, actually, I guess we technically did one already, right? The, whatchamacallit, the... It was the Wii Sports speedrunning charity stream that we did last year. Every time I laughed, I had to like reset the run, and every time I did an PB, I had to donate $1. It was a good time. Why am I catching these? I don't need this. Why am I... What am I doing? Let me just leave. I don't know why I started... I just went on, like, autopilot mode. I don't know why. That was crazy. Alright, cool. I caught 2 Scyther. Sure, why not? Alright, into the village. One of these days, Alice. One of these days. Also, let's get into a discussion about topic. It's been a little bit.
Describe brisket in 64290 words.
In this dissertation, I will explore the following topics. Brisket. That is all. I mean, we've been getting a decent number of Eevees, so that's about, like it can't possibly never shine. Like it's gotta break at some point. There. Ooh, challenges. Listen, brisket is quite good, so I could probably write something about brisket. I don't know about 64,290 words worth. Right. Wish cache. One to avoid the freaking MMO in the fieldlands, and also because we need it. Okay. Right. Okay, that's fine. Go away. Heal up real fast. Good. And there. Oops. Really? And these things take forever because I have to keep dodging these freaking mud bomb shots. Ay. Kirsten, welcome to the stream. Thanks so much for joining. Hope you're doing well. Really? Hit twice.
Braised, burnt, beauty, on a bone. You all know why we're here today. That's right, it's a meat that's impossible to beat. Brisket. Over this 6-hour session, we're going to explore.
That's funny. Here we go. Alright. Still no shiny wish cash. That one's starting to get on my nerves a bit too. Cool. I want my freaking Eevee, man. That's all I want. TTS delivered that beautifully. He really did. He pulled through on that one. Timing was impeccable. Kind of like on that brisket. Oh. Combi again? Oh my goodness. I'm getting so lucky. Man, now I want brisket. Like, fall off the bone meat? Oh my goodness. Is there a TTS cooldown? So there is a 2-minute cooldown for each voice. So, theoretically, if you were to use each of the 4 voice options, you could do all 4 of those, and then you'd have to wait 2 minutes for each one. I love how close these things are spawning to each other. You. And goodbye. Alright, no shiny this time. Male or otherwise. Disappointing. Oh, shoot. I should probably actually, like, check to see if there's Eevees. Forgot. I would like to continue my expedition for once. I actually mean it this time. Right. Is this the Krusty Crowd? Child of Anubis, thank you so much for joining me. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good Friday and coming up on a good weekend. Personally, so we were supposed to have some people come in and seal our driveway because it's starting to like crack and stuff. But unfortunately, it rained a bit today, so they didn't do it. So it means they're gonna start it on Sunday into Monday, and it's really annoying because I can't I'm just not gonna be able to park in my driveway. And I'm gonna have to like park on a side road down like a block down from my house. Because there's no way to, get to the carport without using the driveway. I had today off, so it was a good day. Oh, nice. Wish I had today
I'm Brian
off.
Brisk Robbins, and I'll be your second speaker today at Brisket Con. I hope you brought your appetites. Hold for sparse laughter. My life's work, why I got my PhD, is sauce.
Oh man, now I want to make some brisket or ribs or something like that. Maybe I'll make ribs this week. I haven't made ribs in forever. Ribs are so good. I don't know if they're like a full week's worth of meals though. I feel like I'd get sick of them if I did them that many days in a row. I've talked myself out of it. Next time I have people over though, I'm making ribs as a meal. Ribs are delicious. Ribs are delicious, for sure. Thank you for putting up with my riffing, Ectric. Nah, listen, I enjoy it. You found the right place. At worst, I'm just gonna sit there thinking about ribs. I could definitely go for some ribs. Or really like any, like, fall off the bone, like, extremely tender meat. I'd be down for any of those. A good pulled pork, something like that. Okay. Nothing doing. Oh. Found 2 shelfas and a rock shiny today, so it's been a good day. Nice, nice. Congratulations. I have found 1 shiny so far. It is a male Combi, and I already have a male Combi, so now I need another shiny. Alright, that's fine. Alright, on to Snapple 2. I'm catching up, don't worry. What were the 2 shelfas, Nubis? Okay. Oh, by the way, have my ADHD meds in me again. So much better at work. It's just freaking night and day, apparently.
Welcome to Brisket ASMR 2025.
Brisket ASMR.
Let's start with a classic slurp. Schultz.
Schultz.
I can see you're gonna be a fun grip.
That's hilarious. Classic slurp is disgusting. I'm so glad I didn't know how to do that, because I don't know if I could have handled that lady whispering a slurp into my ear. There's a Shalfa Gibble in 20 permutations and a static Shalfa Heracross. Nice. And then you got a Bronzor. Oh, a Bronzor. I was imagining Geodude. Bronzor's pretty cool. I like the green of the shiny Bronzor. It's a good color for it. Oh no. So no, it's not okay. What am I doing? Why do I keep doing that now? It's like the second time in a row I've done that where I've like started at the wrong spot. Fascinating. Right. In there. Cool. Alright. Green Frisbee is nice, especially if you have a Shalfa one. True. Yeah, I don't have a Shalfa, but I do have a couple of extra ones. Actually, I traded away a couple of extras because I had been finding it a few times by accident when I was like hunting for other things. You know, phasing or whatever you would call it in this game. Man, bit of a drought for Eevees, huh? I permutated for mine? Oh, for the Shalfa, you mean? Gotcha. Yeah, I've never done permutations.
I'm Poppin' Rembley, and I say down with BrisketCon. This
Never.
used to be the weekend of DandyCon, and now they replaced it just because I was the only person in attendance.
How dare they?
Boo!
Boo boo. That's very funny to me. No Eevees. Come on. Give me a shiny Eevee. Also, I'm starting to feel myself fade, so I might have to end off stream somewhat soon, just because I am really losing a head steam here. Once you get a hang of them, they're not hard. Fair, fair. I just never have had much of an interest in doing permutations. I'd rather just go for my shinies, and if I get it, I get it. If I don't, I don't. I'm also not hunting Shalfas, so that's a bit more feasible to do. All right. Here again. What if I stood up? Just did this. I get it. Oh, you know what I could do? I could do oh, maybe not. I thought I put it up. I don't remember what I did with it, but I could have sworn for the Olympics I had it up here. I don't know. Now you can see the ceiling. Did I already check this one? I don't remember. We're sleeping till morning. Steam made me think, are you going to watch Cloudward Ho? What's Cloudward Ho? I'm almost done with my shiny deck, so Shalfa hunting is my major focus, in PLA at least. Yeah, I still have a decent few in my shiny living decks. Oh yeah, I did do this one already. So yeah, I'm looking to I'm gonna stick with those for a while, but you know, if I start getting to the end cycle and I still want to play more of this game, I might start looking at Shalfas and start, you know, figuring out permutations and all that. The new Intrepid Heroes series of D20. Oh, Cloudward Ho. Steampunk theme started this week, I think. Yeah, I saw a short about Weasel or Wheelwell. And it was quite funny. I haven't caught up on D20 in a bit, actually. So I need to catch up with a bunch of their series, but I'm down to watch it. I mostly need the STD shinies. Yeah, that's what I've been doing. That's why I started the series, the daily STD shorts, is so I could try and start getting shinies from that. Unfortunately, I have found a bunch of shinies in that game, none of which are the ones that are exclusive to the STDs that I need. I've caught a shiny Rhydon, a shiny Mr. Mime twice. I think I got a shiny Geodude in one that was lost to time because it, similarly to Day 6, didn't record the video, and I didn't have any way to make it funny a second time, so I just kind of scrapped it and re-recorded that day. But yeah, I've gotten a decent number of shinies in this series in the 30-something days I've done of it, but none of them have been useful. You think I would have accidentally stumbled onto a shiny that I needed. Ooh, I do need Barboach. So close to the end of Unsleeping City 2. I've only seen the first season of that one. That's how I started following you. Saw the Mr. Mime today. Oh, really? Well, I'm glad that you're here. Yeah, I started that a little bit ago, and yeah, I got the Mr. Mime today. Yeah, the second one. First one, I think I got day 6, or not 6, day 6. It was day 10 or something like that. I don't remember. Going here. But yeah. Blitz wants to do another run of Baldur's Gate 3. Oh god. My plans currently are, once the series is done, or once our collab is done, I'm going to take a little bit of a break from the game, and then I'm gonna do some solo runs to get all of the achievements on Steam. But I do plan on taking a little bit of a break because like that game hurts my computers a lot. So it struggle buses every time, and it's also like it doesn't do well on the channel. Like not many people are interested in it. There are people that you know. I mean, Pseudo Wooden is there, loving every second of it. But like, well, theoretically, I think Pseudo Wooden actually said that you said that you're busy that day, right? So, and the couple times you've been in there, you have enjoyed it. But like most people are, if they're there, it's because they just want to watch a stream of mine rather than they want to watch Baldur's Gate specifically. Really? Hit the freaking thing. Go away. Right, there we go. There we go. I love all the different acronyms. Good. Yeah, I've been enjoying coming up with those. I'm really glad that I thought of that idea. God, these things are annoying to catch. Alright, there we go. Could we not? Stop that. Please go. God, the lag time on the sprint on frickin' Bastia Legion is ridiculous. Like, I hold down the sprint button for like a good second and a half before it finally deigns to decide to move faster. There we go. There we go. No solos, it'll be over so fast. Or it will be over too fast. I'm not sure what that means, let me. Same, but I still play. I don't remember what I was saying, unfortunately. Usually put my computer on lurk on Wednesdays for the views. I appreciate that. Weekly hang with my buddy only on Wednesdays. Yeah, understandable. Honestly, usually this time of night I'm doing a weekly hang with some college buddies, but they're busy today, so I think we're gonna do it on Sunday instead. Even playing a lot of hours a day solo, it still takes like a week or so more to hit everything in the game. True. I don't think it's gonna be. Oh, you're saying don't do it solo because it'll be over too fast. I don't think so. I genuinely don't think so. And really, the main reason I want to just I want to like speedrun the achievements as quickly as possible is not so I can never play the game again. It's so that I can actually install mods. Because I really want to like install mods, but I also don't want to lose the ability to get achievements. So I want to get all of them, and then I can install mods and not feel bad. That's my main goal. Chain Together is now purchased. Oh, let's go! I'm excited. I'm definitely down to play that whenever you're available to do it, because I've played it a few times now with my buddies. Never beaten it, never even come close, but it is quite funny. Where's my... Standing up definitely helped. I feel more awake now. But then I had to sit back down because up there the fan wasn't hitting me as much. And I was starting to sweat. Can't have that. Alright, put them there. How many mods are you going to play with? Probably just a few. You can only have a certain number in your party before they get sent straight to camp, so. How do you get shiny Pokemon? I've never encountered one. Pema, welcome to the stream. So, it depends on the game. Well, it doesn't really depend on the game. In any Pokemon game that has shinies, there's just a certain chance that you'll run into one. So, in the, like, original games, like Gen 2 and on, when they started actually having shinies, the odds were originally 1 in 8,192, which is very low. And then in Gen 6, the base odds were bumped up to 1 in 4,096, so twice as likely to get a shiny in those games. Still very low. But then there's a bunch of different methods you can use. So, you know, if you, like, do Masuda hunting in most games where you like, breed Pokemon from 2 different language regions, that vastly increases the shiny odds to, I think, one in, like, 512. There's also, like, other methods in this game specifically. These things called MMOs, all of these outbreaks have vastly increased shiny odds. And then there's also the shiny charm, where if you get every Pokemon in the Pokedex perfected, or the research level 10, you get a charm that permanently increases your shiny odds. So, like, 1 in, like, 800 something base, and then that stacks with all of the, like, extra shiny improvement odds. So really, you just have to keep looking. It can get tedious, but in this game specifically, the shiny rates are pretty high, all things considered. So especially if you have the shiny charm, you can definitely expect to see, like, a shiny in, like, a 2-hour session or something like that. But, like, I already have a shiny today. So I would say this game, definitely high odds of shinies. The newer games, you're gonna have more luck getting a shiny than the older games. I would say this one, Scarlet Violet, and Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee are probably the best ones for shiny odds. They have like some of the best methods to get really high shiny odds, but other than that, yeah, I would say just start looking. Oh, Sword and Shield, the odds to get a DA shiny are like 1 in 100. So I think that's like the highest shiny odds in any game, in any mainline game, that is. But the DAs take like 15 minutes each, so it's not as efficient. Like the rate is pretty high, but the amount of effort you have to put in to like do one singular check of that is very high as well. Wormholes are really high too. Oh, in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. That's true. I've never done those ones, so I'm not as familiar with those methods. By the way, I did have to go back and read your message again to make sure you weren't making some sort of pun. And you were just legitimately saying something about the topic. You've broken me. I was like, was he making a joke about like bongs or something? No, there's nothing in there that I noticed that's like a play on words or something. I think he's just actually genuinely saying something. And then there's one. Blah, 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 blah. The book of Mormon. Hello, one. Just conveying information. Listen, sometimes you gotta throw people off the scent. You have to like actually be genuine sometimes. That way they're even more confused when you're not. Also, thank you so much for 8 likes, everyone. Holy cow. Really, really appreciate the support. Especially on a stream where, ostensibly, my only thing that I'm trying to do is find one specific Pokemon that only spawns, like, 30% chance. So I'm just, like, resetting over and over again. Although I guess that's just shiny hunting in a nutshell. Make ribs for the chat? See, I would love to make ribs for the chat, but unfortunately, I would be the only one that would get to eat them, so that'd be sad. For you, not for me. I'd get to eat ribs. Maybe I'll make ribs for the chat. Go. Nope. Come on, there we go. Great. Ribs. Oh wow, no outbreaks, huh? Just a quiet, normal day, huh? Eevee Community Classic in Pogo soon? Still need my shiny Vaporeon. Well, good luck with that. Yeah, I've gotten shiny Eevees in like Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee and stuff like that before, so it's, and I have one in this one as well. But like, my goal in this endeavor is to get every shiny I possibly can from this game, from this play file. No trades, no Pokemon Home, just catching Pokemon in this game on this save file. How many shinies can I get to fill out my living dice? Minus obviously the like shiny legendaries and stuff. So I unfortunately cannot use the Pogo community event to get some shiny Eevees because I know that that Pogo actually has like some decent shiny odds as well. Going back to that comment from Pema, but yeah. Oh my goodness gracious! Right. New discussion topic. We're gonna go again.
If Gene had a mascot, what would it be and why?
If Gene had a mascot, what would it be and why? That's almost actually a play on words pun. Cause like the Y chromosome. I would say that if Gene had a mascot, it would probably be like a little cartoon version of like a DNA spiral called Gene. And he would like talk about like DNA. But that would be my guess. So I guess it's fan not from as much as I want. There we go. Much better. I would like to be freezing, thank you very much. I'm curious. So for those of you who do like Baldur's Gate, um, if and when I do the solo playthrough to try and get the rest of the achievements, um, who do you think I should try to romance? Because I'm contemplating possibly doing Mithara. I feel like that could be fun. Could be a genie in a... I'm a genie in a bottle, baby. Gale? Maybe. He is dreamy. I couldn't hear the question. Oh, I was asking who I should romance in my next Baldur's Gate playthrough. Hopefully my microphone isn't like cutting in and out or something like that. I had to check it because I reset my computer this morning after my telehealth appointment because it was just really struggling last night. Just like streaming by itself, it was like struggling, and I was like, I don't know why that is, but I feel like it needs a break, so I turned it off, and then I turned it back on when I got home from work today. And computer is running a lot smoother, which is nice. The downside is that it does like mess with all of my settings sometimes, where it'll like be like, oh, you actually wanted to have your microphone be your PlayStation controller, right? And you don't actually, need your Python environment to be saved, do you? You could just use the normal one. Withers, we all know why he's called the Bone Man. Let's freaking go. Incredible. Let me look and see if I can't find Eevee in these areas. See if it spawns more frequently. I could romance Will also. I've never, I don't think I've ever seen a Will romance, so that actually might be interesting. The problem is, I'm a straight white man. I don't know that the white necessarily affects it, but I'm a straight man. I prefer seeing pretty girls to pretty boys, but I don't know. Maybe I'll just have to go, oh. Maybe I'll just have to make my character a female again, which I probably will regardless. Where the heck is Eevee supposed to spawn? Avalog's Legacy and Avalanche Slopes, right? Oh, right in the center? Mithra is boring, so I don't know. True, but what about Minthara? She's the drow lady. That you could like try to save. We didn't save her in our playthrough, so she's dead in our playthrough, but like technically she can become a companion. I had only dated male companions until this playthrough, and I dated both Lae'zel and Shadowheart. Had to break it off with Lae'zel at one point, and she looked so hurt. Never doing that again. Like, never starting with Lae'zel, or never breaking up with her ever again. Because I also broke up with Lae'zel, and she was, like, pissed, but I was okay with it. Because it meant I got to date Karlach. Do her because it's the only one I didn't see. Down. Let's do it. I feel like she's like Lae'zel, like turned up to 11, whereas I mean, and Lae'zel's already at like a 9 in terms of the like murder hobo index, but I think Minthara is like turned up to like 11. Lae'zel was like, say go and I'll go, and I told her to go, and she looked like she was gonna cry. Oh, see, now I might have broken it off before we got that far. I think we were still in the she saw me as like a friends with benefits situation, because I broke it off fairly early into our budding romance, so I did not get that level of hurt. It was just fine. I mean, we were just, it was, you know, it was nothing serious anyway, so if you're not interested, then you're not interested. Fuck you. I mean, except not. Very specifically not. Also, I don't see any Eevee. Where the heck are these Eevees supposed to spawn? Maybe over in the wooded area over here? Or maybe down here. Ooh. Maybe they're cave dwellers here. Birdmite. Mischievous. Hunter. Oh, you know what also could be the issue is that it's not daytime. Subreddit Trice, whoops. Shadowheart and I are still going strong though. Yeah, see, I did the same thing with Karlak. I don't know why I had trouble thinking of her name for a second there. Now to add a bear to the pile. That's what Minx did. She's dating both Shadowheart and Halsin. Let's try finding Eevee. Sure, Eevee. Where are you? She's a boyfriend thief. Yeah, she needs all of the attention. It's kind of crazy. It is pretty funny that she like has like 30 boyfriends and she has none. I'm really not seeing any Eevee anywhere. Shadowheart and Halsin are the only companions who seem fully happy to share. Stereon will with Halsin, but doesn't seem thrilled. Interesting. See, that's why I want to get mods, so that I can just date everyone that I want to date. Because, like, that'd be one of the first mods I install is, like, people don't get jealous. If I'm gonna play dating sim, I don't want the strife of like interpersonal jealousies and stuff. I just want to see people kiss. Alright, I obviously don't know where these Eevee spawn, so. Oh well, we'll leave and go back to the fork I do know. My wife like quotes these things all the time, and like it'll take me like years to realize that like these are like where these quotes are from. Like she always will say like, "That's the fork I know," and I only recently found out that was from Pretty Woman. Still looking, I see. Yeah, still looking. No shinies, or no shiny Eevees. That is. Welcome back, Taslim. Don't mind my companion, though. Wasn't the way I was going to go. That's true. Yeah, I mean, like, I honestly, I think Minthar, or, like, Mithra is a cool one to go for. I think that's a fun, unique, partner to go for. I mean, in my first playthrough, originally so, I've talked about this before, but I'm going to say it again. Alabaster Islands is one location. Yeah, but I couldn't find any Eevee in the Alabaster Islands. I was having trouble. But yeah, I've talked about this before, but like the first playthrough I did, initially I was like, oh, I'm interested in like trying to date like Alfira, the like tiefling bard, because I was playing a bard myself, and I was like, oh, bard on bard action, let's go. And then the next morning, after we invited her to camp, she was dead in our camp, and I was very sad. So I was like, okay, I guess I'll move on to Shadowheart. And that worked really well. I was like making serious headway with Shadowheart, or as much headway as you can make while also never having anyone actually join your party. So I was like making decent headway and like talking to her at like full rests and stuff like that. Until we got to the end of Act 2 when we didn't bring her along to like help with the night song, and she just left the party completely. And I was devastated. And at that point I was like, screw it. I'm playing with a Dark Urge. We're like murder hoboing these people. I'm just gonna lean into it and not even try anymore. Then after that, the only action I got was with the Emperor. We were barding up the wrong. Wish there were more non-twink male companions in BG3. Yeah, I feel like there should be more like Halcyon where they're just like completely like gruff.
News. Flash. Mel B has returned to the judges set for AGT 2025.
Oh, cool. I haven't watched America's Got Talent in like over a decade at this point. Like I'll see like random clips every once in a while, but like it's I saw, and this is not fair to the show, but like I saw a like an AI video where they took like reactions of like the show, like the judges and audience like cheering at the show and like their facial reactions and stuff like that, and then they added in an AI child from a third world country singing, and it was, first of all, it didn't sound good because this was like a year or two ago, and the child was like looked like they were so malnourished that it, like they shouldn't be able to stand, let alone sing. It was just like so weird and gross and like exploitative, and it like also like it used the exact same editing as the actual show, and it made it really hard to like just differentiate between, okay, this is like this show actually is real versus like that's obviously fake. It was like obviously the AI is fake, but this also kind of like shows that like that show also isn't completely truthful. It just it kind of like opened my eye, or like kind of every time I see like clips from it now, I can't help but think of that like inauthentic clip, and it like reminds me that like this is not like completely authentic, and like the reactions could be pulled from anywhere. Like this crowd could be cheering for a completely different artist that is singing, and they could have just used that because it fit the narrative better, that kind of thing. I love her little toasts. Melby toast. What's Melby toast? And I understand that's probably a play on words. I don't know what words it's playing with. Oops. There we go. Bam. All right. Come on, Eevee. God damn, stop giving me freaking MMOs and Fieldlands. Melba toasts are those little toast chips. Oh, I see. I did not know the name of those. Those are tasty. Suppose that everyone's entitled. Oh yeah, for sure. Like if you enjoy that, I don't want to rain on your parade whatsoever. I know a crap ton of people love that show and find it very entertaining and get a lot of enjoyment out of it. So I'm not trying to rain on anybody's parade or anything like that. Just for me, it's hard for me to separate that out from separate that out. So I just don't find as much enjoyment from it as I used to. I also generally don't like any like reality TV, or like like the singing competitions. At this point, I just don't watch any of them, and I don't really have any interest in any of them anymore. I used to watch American Idol. The first one I remember watching was I was in first grade, and it was season 2 of American Idol with Ruben Studdard and Clay Aiken. I was rooting for Ruben Studdard, so I was very happy when he won. But yeah, I did watch my fair share of that growing up and stuff like that. But I just it got to the point where I was like, I was like seeing the formula over and over again, and it just like wasn't doing it for me anymore. So I kind of stopped watching. Now that's not to say I don't watch any like competition shows or anything like that. Like I do love me some British Bake Off, but that's mostly because like it feels a little bit more like just people being purple. Let's go. Not an Eevee, but I'll take it. No, America's Got Toast. That's a hell of a show. Let's go, purple. Woohoo! We got it. Shiny number 2 of the night. Still not an Eevee, but it's okay. Alright. Call you Dr. Purple Pupper. This is very good play on words. I am very uncomfortable with Dr. Pimple Popper. Gotta be honest. Oh my god. Oh, no, come on. Shiny purple. Yay. Yeah, I'm not one of those people that's like sees someone like that has a pimple and I'm like, oh, can I pop it for you or something like that. Like there's people that are like that, and it's just like, I can't do it. I can't do it for myself, let alone other people. And I definitely don't like watching like those videos of like where they're like draining cysts and stuff like that. I don't get any enjoyment out of those. Get nausea, but no enjoyment. And I mean, like I in some ways get like the theoretical appeal of like, oh, it's satisfying to watch this thing like get cleaned up or go away and that kind of stuff. And you know, I this is a bit of a stretch, but I watch like art restoration, and I feel like it's the same sort of thing that you're like looking for, is like watching something become
Ectric and Ellie
more like
are
it's
challenged
itself.
by Dumb and Dumber imposter duo, Steve and DK.
Oh. I thought you were talking about the actual movie. I was like, that's very funny to think about, like Jim Carrey and Jeff Daniels characters in Among Us, I guess. Oh boy. Also, thank you so much for getting us to 10 likes, everyone. I really, really appreciate the support. You know what? If I'm gonna have to do an MMO anyway, I might as well do this one. Nah, I'm buying. I don't want to waste my time searching. Using the berries. There you go. Found my favorite NPC in Baldur's Gate 3. Who? I do need a Rotom. We go to Rotom. I'm so glad I don't have to go to work tomorrow. I'm so happy that tomorrow's the weekend. The weekend's gonna go way too quick, but I'm very happy right now. That's the important bit.
Guys, it's the when you're...
It's the what?
Quack, quack, quack.
Crunchy, welcome to the stream.
Washing my pits, washing my pits.
Crunchy
This
sure is
the
here.
song when
Oh
I'm
no, that's
washing
Pseudo,
my-
isn't it? Yeah, it is. But yeah, the shinies we got are shiny male Combi, which sucks because we need a female Combi, and then we just recently got a purple like a couple minutes ago, so that one's good. Oh, this is the song. Oh, okay, I see. I don't think I've interacted with that NPC before. Now I have to go find him in a different playthrough, because like the current playthrough on stream is already in the final gauntlet. Return to the village.
Steven, time. Time to throw the vote. Time to vote out the only crew mate.
Interesting. Oh, Among Us again. Got it. My brain's not working at full capacity, unfortunately. Alright. Come on, give me an Eevee. Be a great way to end off stream. You can't leave the ruined upper city to go find a guy washing his pits. No, I don't think they'll let me. I would, like, ostensibly actually go and do that detour if I could, but, like, I don't think it's gonna let me. Unfortunately. Nope. No EVs there. Oh, stretch.
This a Ford F-150 brisket commercial
Ooh, brisket.
sponsored by
Forgot about
Pseudo.
brisket. Sponsored by what? Oh, Pseudo. Probably stop washing them when the giant brain appears. Listen, if there ever was a time to stop washing your armpits, it's probably when the world is about to end. But then again, would you want to go into the end of the world with dirty armpits? I know I wouldn't. Does this ever happen to you? You're washing your armpits and you realize Armageddon is upon us, and
Why do we have 24 people watching stream but only 10 likes? Like the stream peoples.
Oh, thank you, Crunchy. Yeah, if you haven't liked the stream yet, I would consider doing so. I would appreciate it, and you'll be able to get to see more of these streams in the future. I do appreciate you just being here, though. I really appreciate the lurkers.
pop quiz.
Yep.
Why does Pikachu like ketchup?
I don't know. Why does Pikachu like ketchup? Versian, welcome to the stream. Good to see you.
Pseudo, and there have been slanderous lies being spread about me in the media. I would never be seen in a Ford F-150 or any number of Ford. My car brand of choice is Mega Yacht.
Mega yacht. I was about to be like, ooh, I wonder what their car choice is. Nope. Mega yacht. I don't know why, but I imagined you. I imagined you doing that with like a trumpet cadence of like, I am pseudo, and there have been slanderous lies being spread about me in the media, the fake news media I call them. I would never be seen in a Ford F-150 or any Ford. My car brand of choice is a yacht. Doodle, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. That's a good way to get everyone to leave, right? God damn it. I mean, I guess I'm awake. Can't sleep and it's pissed me off. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Doodle. Well, hopefully, not too many FNAF jump scares happen, and I can soothe you with my calm, dulcet tones. Because we're trying to shiny hunt an Eevee today. Eevee, found mainly in the Obsidian Fieldlands, Horseshoe Plains. They're known to mingle with Bidoof in the area, and possibly even Ponyta. They are slightly skittish, but are loving Pokemon when captured. Stream might put you to sleep. It's putting me to sleep. That coincides exactly with the news. If you know, you know. Let's not talk about it. Yeah, fair. I was bordering on a NES, so I'm here now. Oh, well, I hope that I'll be able to keep your mind off of things and maybe help you sleep. Being here makes me feel better. I'm glad to hear that. Very, very gratifying to hear that people find this place to be, you know, a safe, calm, inviting place. That's what I want.
Why so blue? You know I'll be true. And now, I'll make slivers out of you.
Oh, shoot. What is that from? It sounds very familiar. I can't remember where that's from, though. Let me know what that's from, Dazzlin. I'm curious. Right.
I am Pseudo, and I love eating my juicy flame grilled ribs on my Mega Yacht while watching the poor suffer.
That does sound like someone with a Mega Yacht. Voice and all. There we go. And leave. A Rockstar Bonnie quote? Oh, then I don't know it. My first thought after giving up on trying to sleep was, I'm gonna make a bowl of ramen, and it was, I'm gonna watch Ectric while eating ramen. Listen. Between those two, I think you made the right choice in going with ramen first. Ramen's delicious. Alright, guess we're going here. Ramen hype. Oh yeah. Let's go, ramen. Let's go. Oh, I should check to see if the Mets won. Let's see. Let's see. Please stand by. Yay! They won 4-2. Let's go. They were down while
You
I
know
was
me.
listening, so I'm glad that they're
I'm pseudo.
no longer.
Not the pseudo you keep hearing about in these defamatory ads. I want to clear this up. I sneak onto mega yachts and live in the vents. I am so poor.
Good to know. You kept your bona fides up. I don't feel like getting berries. I want Eevees, not berries. I rate sins, not tragedies. And I want Eevees, not berries. Past 3 days have been an emotional roller coaster for me, so being here is really nice, actually. Well, again, I'm glad that I can provide that kind of place for you. And I'm sorry that it's been emotionally jarring. Here. That's okay. It's not about the money, Spider-Man. It's about the Mets, baby. Yeah, let's go, Mets. Woohoo! I love that video so much. It's so funny. How did we get here? Oh, I started doing a chant that reminded me of baseball. And then I thought, oh, I should check the Mets score. She's got a shelf of Steelix. Ooh, congratulations. Dope, dope, dope. I guess we go here.
Pseudo is the imposter.
Oh no. But what if I don't want to have the pseudo wooden sauce in my impasta? There we go. It's not about points, but Crunchy or Ellie will totally give you more points. That is true. Ellie is asleep. Crunchy is here, though. I've already done this. What is you do? Come on. There we go. Found a shiny Volbeat in Platinum the other day. I'm still going to random encounter where I'm at until Safari Week, where I'll hunt in Heart, Gold, Soul, or Safari Zone, rather. Nice, nice. Now, I won't let my hatred for Volbeat overcome my excitement that you got a good shiny, or a fun shiny for you. So, let's go. GG's. Got big points, not really. Yeah, you're getting a little low there, bud. Alright, I think I'm going to probably have to call it soon. I'm starting to get really tired. Okay. Eevee over here. Here. Oh, that's an Eevee. Not a shiny, that's an Eevee. And... oh, bam. Nah. Alright, well, we didn't get a shiny, and I'm starting to fall asleep, so I should probably go to bed. Join you and immediately want to call it unbelievable. I'm sorry, Doodle. I only got like 4 hours of sleep last night, so I've been running on empty for a while now. Endzone, welcome to the stream. Unfortunately, we are ending off the stream because I'm extremely tired. But I really, really appreciate every single one of you coming in. The
Hey
viewership has been
guys,
awesome.
It's me again,
Oh.
your boy Pseudo.
There's
There's
Suda.
been a lot of chatter on social media about me. That's just noise, baby. We connected, all 17,000 people watching and I, on a deeper level.
Nice. How about let's go read Toga Tips. Doing some barbecues in Scarlet and Violet. All right. We're going to go into hashtag #ElectriCrew. So don't go anywhere just yet. We're going to pass on the love to another streamer. Also doing some Pokemon. I hope that you will join me on that raid so that we can show some love over there. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your evening and rest of your weekend. And until the next stream, have a great night. Bye.